And I am telling you, I'm loving this view. Got San Francisco at my back. It looks lovely early in the morning. About to take a flight to go home to the town, see my family, and pay my respects for my little cousin who passed away recently. Um, it's tough. It's always tough going home for a funeral because we say it all the time when we get to the funeral. We shouldn't, I hate meeting like this. We need to do better um, as a family and getting together because we're all scattered out throughout the United States. It's hard, you know. We'll get together in pockets, like the Kansas City family will link up with the Texas family. Um, the Pittsburgh family will link up with some of the family that's closer over there. It's strange, but we need to get better. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to all only come together when it's a funeral, when it's a tragedy. We really need to get back to the family reunions. If it's not every year, every other year, because I get it. It costs more than just money. It costs time. Folks got to take off work. Folks have to rearrange their schedules for various things to just come. And some of us get it. Um, some of us don't. We feel away because so and so didn't come. They don't like us, and we do all that back and forth, and it's silly. It's silly when we're all getting older. Our kids are getting older, and they don't know their extended family. Outside of that core family you have right there in your household, you may have a aunt or cousin that stays down the street, um, and because of issues that people can't get over, and they can't have a conversation, you may not meet said auntie or cousin that's down the street, or your kids might not, meet them, and which is it's messed up because again, like I just said, we're getting older, and the inevitable is going to happen, and your kids should know who their people are. They should know who their family are across wherever, so we just got to do better. And I'm sending this message out to everybody, talking directly to my family, but I'm hoping it resonates with you and your family, and just reach out. I don't think there's anything that can't be talked through and resolved. I know there's some issues that people just don't want to let go. Sometimes it's just a conversation that needs to happen. Put your ego, your pride to the side, and take that step forward. I know some folks don't like, they ain't talking to me, I ain't talking to them. Just let it go. Especially, it's sometimes it's just not worth it to hold on to that grudge. Man. Um, Move forward, progress. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for your kids. Do it for that generation behind it so they know who their family is, because you don't want to live in a world when it's just you in isolation. Um, you don't know who your people are. You can walk right past them and not know, oh, that's my family. That's crazy to me. And it's bigger than just saying, yeah, those are my cousins. And no, that's your family. That's your lifeline. That's your blood. And you should be a part of them. I'm not saying you got to be there every day and all that. Like we used to, how we grew up. We was all in one house. Especially summer times, weekends. We all going to Granny house, and all the cousins we together, and we're having a ball. We were having a ball. We were just talking about yesterday how we used to take $1. You used to have two cousins, and Grandpa would give sets of cousins $1, and we go bust it down. And we used to have, I mean, this is way back in the day, but you used to get a juice for a quarter, a pack of cookies for a quarter. Then you still got had enough to get a little snack cake, a little Debbie, and then you still had another quarter to get some lemon heads or some Boston baked beans, which I don't know why they made them. Them was trash, but you had it, and it was a time of our life. And you know what I'm saying, we all wanted to be grown. We all wanted to go kick it in the club and see what our older cousins and aunts and uncles was doing. We want to do that so bad, and look at us now. Look at us now. Sad, mad, slightly depressed a little bit, because I really want to stay in the child's place, but I digress. But for real, tapping with your family, um, especially the ones you haven't talked to in a while. Just say hi. Hey, what's up? Send them a text. Hey, thinking about you. Just want to check in, tap in. it ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna kill your spirit just to reach out. Life is short. A lot of things happen. Um, and we just need to get that togetherness back. I'm gonna be saying the same thing later when I get home, and I hate saying it in this manner, in this situation, but it's the truth, and I'm gonna do better reaching out. I'm gonna do better, not just with family, but friends. I had a lot of military friends, and friends in general that I think about, and I say, "Oh, I'm gonna reach out to so and so," and I don't because life happens, and it'd be 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh, damn, I didn't even. So you got to do better, as a whole, and ensure that we stay connected. Y'all be cool. Y'all be smooth, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Peace.